It's just like Monopoly, only fun.
Wait a minute, I like Monopoly.
Get ready for Nobody Likes Onions.
Live to tape. We're live to tape. We're one of the only shows that do it. We're live to tape. I don't know how to tell you guys. We're live to tape. Okay? When we go live, we're live to tape. We lay it down on the tape. Live. And then we're on the tape. Somebody took back a YouTube like, and I don't take kindly to that. So please see your way back to liking the program, okay? We had some tech problems at the beginning. I just rubbed weed in my eye. And by weed, I mean herbal medicine that I get legally. Tape. Did you get that Panasonic camera? Oh, fuck. So look, I don't think we're gonna have Ocha Tai live tonight. So don't look for it. Here's the deal. We've got Ty Rivera traveling. We've got Casper really getting comfortable in his role as the permanent host. He's confident nobody can take this from him now. And he's posting things like, our mic, we are giving away money. This overconfidence and cockiness will eventually grate on Ty Rivera. Mark my words, on this day, I'm predicting it. And Ty Rivera will kick Casper to the side. In a dispute, just like he's done with AJ Rivera and countless others. By the way, I'd love to be friends with AJ Rivera. Can we work that out? He seems like a nice, funny guy. He got caught up in defending Ty. He didn't know Ty was a piece of shit. By the way, that's how I've become friends with most of the people in the comedy community here in Las Vegas. We do have some competition to look at tonight, some tape, if you will. We have Las Vegas comedians specials. Adam Dominguez, Angie Crum, and some other Vegas comics I don't really know. We can watch them. Also, yesterday, Diaz Mackie dropped a special. I happen to be one of the individuals who has purchased it. Not rented, purchased. I want to show support. I've known Diaz for a long time. If he's put out a special, I've watched about a third of it. I'll say this. I know why you're here. And correct, I have notes. Will I be showing it to you? Sure. In the spirit of critique. If you like Diaz Mackie, if you enjoy the special, please go out and purchase it. As I did. Some things I really like about it. Some things I don't. So Lou, I do have some alcohol poured tonight. You guys are turning me into real alcoholics. So yeah, we've got the tapes. We'll be throwing them on. But yeah, this dynamic, this new Casper situation. He's too new to this business, too young and dumb. And I don't mean that like in a way that's a pejorative, even though it is. You're young in this business. And by the way, you may know you're being taken advantage of and not give a fuck. And maybe that's it. It's experience, whatever. I wish it was with a better guy. You know, this guy's going to spit you out like a useless twink. Just ask anybody. It's real. It's true. It's coming for you. We are nobodylikesonions.com. Some people say... Nobody says that. We support the show by your purchases on the show of our merch over at nobodylikesonions.com/store. And of course, by signing up for the overdose over at nobodylikesonions.com/overdose. Use code BIJOU to save 20% off your membership. If you have a little extra money, if you find yourself a rich man with a job, take pity on a poor Vegas comedian who can't get booked because I bring all this truth to you. There are going to be club bookers who used to headline me judging and attending his industry to the Laugh After Dark Comedy Festival. You know, the only way I could really fuck this up is if I bomb. So, whew, easy. I don't care. Look, it is what it is. You can't help what you can't help. You know, Ty Rivera platitudes. I took one sip of that alcohol, and you don't want to know where I'm at. It's not going great. Welcome to the show, everybody. We got a long night ahead of us, or a short one. Really depends on how quick my headache kicks in, huh? Is this a good age, 42, 43, to develop severe alcoholism? Is that a good age to do that? A la Ron White. But he's like clean now, right? Alex Ansel keeps pushing this nonsense. That I'm doing a special guest September 23rd at Wise's. I don't want to advertise local shows. This is amateurs do this. You do it. You do it. This is me helping you. You wouldn't catch me putting that on my social media. Sorry. It's what I call a workout set. I will be doing new stuff. I treat those shows like open mics. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I can skip the 3-minute Tuesdays and skip straight to a real crowd. Believe it or not, I got the chops. No, Alex Hansel's headlining. Go out and see him. Ugh. Are you going to drink that whole thing? It looks tall as fuck. Yeah, I don't know what this is. A Tervis tumbler. It's 32 ounces. It has an octopus on it. It's the coolest one they had. Ooh, we're almost at the bottom of the Tennessee whiskey, the Kirkland Sour Mash. We're bringing to a close our summer of Kirkland, everybody. What's a headline set at Wise Guys? 35 minutes. It's the saddest little tableau of a club. Because no matter what night you're there, whether it's Tuesday or Friday, you're going to get, oh, guys, we got a very special guest dropping in. This never happens. It's John Caparulo. It's like, this dude's in here every night. John Caparulo comes in there every fucking night. I think he's a part owner, right? Just a penguin waddling up to the stage. Ah, thank you. I hardly ever do this. Is he even funny anymore? Honestly, when he takes the stage, I have to leave the room. just out of respect for the dead. So yeah, we got Casper really growing into his role as Ty's little bitch, Ty's new AJ. You do the promo, you set up the room. When I'm out of town, you run it. We'll split the money. It's like, how does that work? You do all the work. Just give me some of the money. So Casper will be. I can't see this going too long. Because you've seen how Casper's bowed up and started chest pounding in a little amount of time. This guy went from, one of the front runners of the comedy, like clearly, like he does have a little talent. He is writing jokes. He's learning. So, like, if I saw him at a mic, I'd be like, oh, this kid's not bad. But he takes that, Ty Rivera treats that like, Casper knocked it out of the park. It's like, bitch, we haven't seen you knock it out of the park. We 3 solid hours now of your stand-up in the past year. And it's build that wall jokes and gay Chick-fil-A sandwich jokes. In 2022, build that wall jokes, dog. Ty will be in the chat, you see, so he'll still be working. We know how important the chat is to the Kill Tony of Las Vegas. Oh, Ty's going to be in the chat room tonight? Yeah, he's probably like, you stream it, I'll get the hits and the money. Don't worry about it. Take care of all my stuff. Pack it up. Oh, so Ty does get bitches. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, look, how many times can we watch this abusive cycle? He literally did this to Delilah at the beginning when they were setting this whole mic up, pushed her out. He's like a money grubbing little bitch. That's what he is. Like, it's sad to watch, honestly. And yet here we are, Patrick's on a warpath this week. I wouldn't want to be an elderly gay at an Asian restaurant tonight. That's right. If they're running, I'm going to order Ocha Thai. Can we order Ocha Thai? You guys donate the money. I'll order the food. You get a delivery from Ocha Thai while the open mic is on. And if they share any of my data or anything, oh my God, I could sue the company. I could sue the restaurant. This is great. You ever wait around in a Walmart parking lot and try to walk into a car that's backing out, try to collect some of that sweet money? You tell the guy, look, we don't have to involve the insurance companies. What do you got on you? You ever do that? Me neither. But the point is, if you wanted to set up that kind of a grift, we can do that. I don't know. That's just what he said about AJ. I remembered. The chat is super important. Be in the chat. We can't miss a week just because I'm out of town getting a blood transfusion. The mic must go on. My mic must have the best sound. Ty's mic. Yeah. The rest of the show is pretty much unlistenable, but Ty's mic, you can hear it. It would be sad if it wasn't for his ego. Whose? Ty's or Casper's? So, is this going to pop? Let's keep an eye on the account. I imagine this will be on Ty Rivera, so it can be monetized. By the way, he's gained 600 subscribers overnight. He's a sensation. Look, sure, the views aren't there. He's gaining followers, and that's how it happens, guys. You have the same number of likes as videos with 400 views. When you have videos with 8,000 views, very hard to watch stuff. By the way, can we just bury the hatchet with Johnny Brem already? Stop sending me your drawings of Johnny Brem. That's weird that you even have the capacity to draw that much Hawaiian floral pattern. Thought Ochitai's off this week because the restaurant actually wanted to make money. I think he said that in a video, but that was last week. Somebody said that he was running it tonight. Can somebody find out for sure? Where's CF? He usually knows. CF, I think, goes to these events. Can we just find out who CF is? It's very odd because I think I distinctly remember that guy saying he wasn't a comic. And all of a sudden last night, he's like, I'm a comic on the scene. And it's like, I don't know if you are, though. Who's a comic that like wouldn't want to identify themselves? Like, what's wrong with your brain? Like, there's plenty of comics in here who don't agree with me. Think Kyle and Anderson get along about everything? No. CF knows way too much. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if that you're saying that could be like Ty or some kind of crazy informant. Because Cody Flynn is Casper. We're pretty sure that's not him, correct? We've seen Casper like dancing around by himself in a corner, just totally spazzing out. Wow, CF is in the chat room saying stuff. But I still love you, Petty. Yeah, right, because we're fucking mature adults. Like, believe it or not, people used to get along and not have to agree about every goddamn thing. Who cares? I'm a high man screaming in a dark room. So, by the way, I think I stopped the fucking auto exposure, but this room is so dark right now. You wouldn't believe how dark it is, but it's just a good camera. When Ty dies, what does this one say? Somebody please do find out if there's an open mic. Can we call Ochitai? Let's fire up the old what's the phone number to Ty? Ochitai. Somebody hit me with the number. 702 We get this number, we'll find out. When Ty dies, regardless of how it happened, you know the feds will be watching every single one of these videos to prosecute. What? These videos? What did I do? I'm an observer. Who likes you? That's the shorter list. That's really good stuff, man. Isn't it 1 a.m. there? Go to bed. 2 a.m. Use your real name for pussies. What? What the fuck does that mean? All right, what's Ochitai number? Somebody read it out. I need a secretary. By the way, if you haven't liked the fucking video, you know, we have no reason to be talking. Or dislike it. I need you to stop fence sitting and take a side. YouTube may not show the dislikes to everybody, but I see them. And believe me, everyone cuts my heart out like a fucking Tamagotchi. That's not the word. CF Freddie Correa? Oh, maybe. Could it be a woman? Let me ask you that. Let's think about a woman. Now, do we have a lot of female comics watching this show? I don't think so. Every once in a while, we get a Susan Cupcake Thompson. Is that her name? Freddie Correa. That's interesting. CC, I don't know her. What's the number? CF and Patrick know each other, and this whole who is CF thing is a bit. Ooh. That's interesting. That's interesting. What if it's Butch Bradley? What if it's Captain Fandango? What if it's Creatine Foreskin? I'll call Ochatai, but we got to find out the number. It's crazy that nobody can look this up for me. No video, and it's past 11. Yeah, I'm thinking all this is just too much for little Casper. But he did post a thing that said they were going to be giving away $75. Kirk Fox, yeah. Carlton. CF. Chantal. Could it be there's also Ochatai Express in Henderson going so well they're expanding. Oh. Chris Frangiola. Yeah, who the fuck, man? So they may not do it. In which case we'll just have to watch Adam Dominguez's special. Las Vegas comedian special. What do we get? Try not to laugh. Don't go to Vegas. Oh, we're live right now. Shout out to me. Skip these Vegas shows. Best practical joke ever, Josh Wolf. Adam Ray. There's just comedians with bits about Vegas. Does Ty still do these jokes from 12 years ago?
On Fusion, here's your host, Romany Malco.
Your next comic is a gay Mexican who's voting for Trump. So when Donald finally builds that wall, he'll be drilling all the glory holes. All right,
no, give me the number to the regular Ty, please. Can somebody look that, please? Ty Rivera. Look what he's done to himself.
I think
holy
fuck.
fuck.
The most shocking part about that statement is I'm Mexican. I know most people think I'm Asian. I know this because when I go to gay bars, the only people that try to talk to me are really old white men. Yeah, and I know it's because I remind them of a trip they took to the Philippines. I am Mexican-American. The thing is, I hate when people talk about me supporting Trump and act like I'm dividing the Latino community. If you didn't know, there's already a lot of division within the Latino community. Like, if I say I'm Mexican, Mexicans from Mexico will tell me that I'm not Mexican because I'm born in Mexico. So I'm like, okay, cool, so then I'm nothing. Then if I mistake someone for being Mexican and it turns out they're El Salvadorian or Guatemalan, they get very offended and always feel like, oh, I'm sorry, you are further down the hole than we are.
Wow.
Mexicans from Mexico divide up even further. They're norteño, sureño, which is north and south, and I feel like I'm from Arizona, you're all illegal to me. So yeah, I am voting for Trump. I said that not too long ago at an all-Mexican show. They started booing me. I was like, yeah, get it out of your systems now. I won't be able to hear you when you're on the other side of the wall.
Wow. Dividing the room.
Yeah, whether you're supporting Trump or Hillary, either way, you're bluffing on a hand.
How do I look up Comedy Cube?
Yeah, and the Bernie people couldn't afford to buy in.
Look at all these Vegas things people are looking for. Comedy
Must have been all
Cube.
that student debt.
Comedy Cube. God, do they crank it out? Kitty Pineapple is a Vegas. Pretty new comic. Open mic level, I think. And she's got a special, guys. Stephen Briggs. What the fuck? Reggie Reg, Kenny Howell. They crank through, motherfuckers. No quality control when it comes to content. So, like, sorry to the people who are good who do it, but like, remember Angie Crumb? Angie Crumb did longer than Dominguez, I think. This guy's name is BLT. Yema Nickel. All these people have longer ones than Angie. Why? Plug Chapman. Skills has been on the show, Vegas guy. 50,000 views.
What up? Ooh, get together.
They have the jerkiest fucking Steadicam operator, or whatever this is, probably Ronin or something. It's the jerkiest shit you've ever seen. Watch that intro. Watch that camera jerk around in the pan. Right here, watch. It's so jerky.
What's up, y'all? Y'all good? Hello, ladies. Welcome to Comedy Cube. I'm your host, Trife. Comedian coming up.
Trife?
Funny cat from Chicago. So y'all put your hands together.
Whoa. What's going on with the cuts? What's going on with all these cuts? Even his name was weird.
What's up, y'all? Y'all good? Hello, ladies. Welcome to Comedy Cube. I'm your host, Trife. Comedian coming up. Funny cat from Chicago. So y'all put
You see all these weird cuts? Something happened here.
your hands together for Skills Hudson in the house.
Why is this guy so out of breath?
Sit down.
Yeah, they trick all these comics into coming in and doing 10 minutes and then running off to tell all their fans, quote unquote, that they have a comedy special. Check it out. It's like, what?
Sit down. Yeah, give it up for somebody living their dream doing stand-up comedy. Give it up for that. Kid from Chicago, now living in Vegas. Yes, I just got out here, man, and I'm thankful. 30 degrees cooler. Like, I noticed this being out here just the last couple of days, different in Vegas. Anywhere else you go in the country,
I will say this, the audio has improved since they started.
in the summertime,
And the video for that much. The screen behind them just sucks ass.
something called shade. In Vegas in the summertime, shade ain't shit. It's 2 degrees cooler in the shade out there. You making a decision in the heat between 109 and 114.
No, CF's been around since before the Comedy Fest.
And the only people that can deal with it out there is the homeless people. Their skin is different. When I first moved out there, I'm walking on
And
the
I berated
boulevard.
that guy
It's
so much I would have never been
114.
chosen to do shit.
Homeless dude was laying like he was on a therapeutic. I walked past, you could hear his whole body sizzling.
Hey, can I just ask something? What's the deal? Why will nobody give me the phone number to Ochatai? Is it me? What's going on? Somebody like looked up their other locations, but you can't give me the number? What's going on? Is YouTube censoring it? What's going on? Just let me know, because I feel like an asshole having asked for this like 17 times, and you're providing other information like, well, Skills gets in fights with his roommate. Whoa.
I was like, hey, he was like, oh shit, appreciate that. He wanted to be evilly cooked, goddamn. Different type of heat, man. And when it's hot like that, you don't want nobody to invite you over their house if they don't have central air. You ever been over somebody's crib and all they got is fans? Blowing all this hot air around the
This guy
house?
trying to be the nutty professor
Then they want to be
comedian.
nice and offer
Wow.
you drinks, and they got pets walking around. No, I want this cat hair Hennessy. You could take this back. Different type of heat. Different in Chicago, man. I had to deal with the wind. I'm a wind expert. Not like out here. I seen like a little wind last night. Seen a person walking past. Ooh, it's nippy. Get the fuck out of here. You ever had wind hit your skin and immediately make you cuss?
No.
Motherfucker. You just start tucking your clothes in your drawers. You ever try to tuck your leather coat in your drawers? Messed up holidays,
What do you mean Skills fights his roommates?
First
Since
of all,
nobody's going to talk to me
take
about the phone number,
precautions.
which is insane.
Put your costume over your clothes. Now you a ghost, but you buff as hell. Boo, motherfucker. Boo, goddammit. I'm sitting there at the door. You messing with this wind. Ding dong.
I need to check and see if they've put a video.
Come on, lady. I just seen somebody leave your house. Know you got them Snickers in there. She opened the door, asks you questions.
No live video.
Young man, may I help you?
No Ocha Live, baby.
Superman, bitch, give me the goddamn candy. See my damn cape hanging out. And out there in Vegas, like I said, man, I'm living my dream, man, and have to deal with that heat. Vegas don't give a shit about their bus riders. It's 114. Why is the bus bench made out of metal? That's a heat conductor. That's a heat conductor. I try to sit my little ass down for 3 seconds. Oh, shit. Hold up, man. Let me get my ass meat up. Left half my ass on there. Different, man. I'm riding the bus, man, but I'm still living my dream. Give it up for that, y'all. Give it up for that. And when you're on the bus, man, there's a different routine you go through.
I remember I had to go pick Skills up to do the podcast. He's like, yeah, I may be riding the bus, but I'm still living my dream. It's like, no, at some point, like, no. You do need to own a car. Like, Skills is an older man, I think. He's got grandkids and shit. But, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you live in your dream, but, like, at some point you will need to retire and have health insurance. You do have to think about that in life. You know, you can't just Kyle Legacy your way through everything.
Get you a transfer, especially in Vegas. I know it's out here in LA, they just got that little tap it, beep, beep. Oh, I wouldn't mind that. In Vegas, you slide it, go boop, boop. To let the driver know you good. But if you slide it, boop, boop, and it don't, boop, boop, it can bring attention to you through the whole bus. Now you're embarrassed. Card not valid. And it's surround sound through the whole bus. Now everybody looking, pulling their headphones out. Card not valid. You start panicking, you start shaking that motherfucker. Card
Yeah, his gimmick is to
valid.
take his hat off. He's like bald
Start
and
panicking,
old
you
looking.
start blowing it like a Nintendo cartridge. Card are not valid.
But those guys, I always wonder, like, you know, are you
All
going to do
that
that
money
in
running through
everything you
Vegas,
ever
man, it
record
should be
ever?
something
Like,
nice,
that's your
man.
big closer?
Just like I hate them
Just
goddamn.
wrinkling your brow,
you know,
being bald.
when you're trying to cross the street. I'm a grown man. I know how to cross the street. But they got these things in the pole to tell you how to cross the street.
I could sleep on the
Gambling,
bench,
you
but they
just
got
wanna
these
get to your
things
car.
across them, so you
push
can't
this.
sleep.
Wait. Fuck that. I'm going.
Yeah, nobody will give me a like. Nobody will answer me about the phone number. It's like I'm an asshole. I get it. This guy's stealing your bus jokes, Ansel.
All that money flowing through Vegas, that pole should say something nicer when you push it. Like, hold up. Hold up. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Chill. Oh, see, there's a lot of ladies out there tonight, man. I just want to let y'all know the few minutes I've been up here. If you're looking at me and you're thinking to yourself,
That's all I wanted to know.
wouldn't mind giving him a little
Okay, so YouTube's blocking it. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not nuts.
Let you know I got insecurities. I got what you call a surprise hairline. You see this shit right here?
Here we go.
For judgment. Just scared the shit out of
Surprise
me.
hairline.
Oh, shit. He just aged in front of my face. Oh my God. He just turned to.
We're at minute 6 and he's laid down
I just
twice.
scared the shit out of her. She took it to the face like a Jaeger shot.
You're
Ooh,
keeping
shit.
track at home for some sort of drinking game.
You ever seen somebody age in front of your face, 39 to AARP in front of your face? This is not a joke, goddammit. I'm walking around school as a kid looking like I should be saying shit like, get off my goddamn grass. Get your ass off my grass.
Shuby's brother, everybody.
It started at a young age. You don't understand it. At a young age, you're going bald. I remember going to the barber shop to get my shit lined up. You ever have somebody whisper to you loud? I heard you back there. He was like, where'd you get lined up? I had hair back then.
Indians and Asians
I
are
went to the
so
room,
racist.
the
I
barber
love it.
was like, motherfucker. He's like, young man, you know
You know why they're so racist? Because they're like
I'm a kid. I don't understand.
some of
that.
the
Just line me up,
shitty,
sir.
forgotten minorities, and they have their
got
shit the
basketball
most
trials
together,
tomorrow.
and they're looking at everyone else going like,
12. Give me some advice about
"What the fuck are you guys doing?"
I come on the court the next day on the other kids without my hat on. I run up on them. They were like, ooh,
Oh,
coach,
God.
where do we line up?
Oh, hold
man,
on.
Coach? I'm like, coach.
We're gonna call Ochatai. I rubbed weed in my right eye, and now it's fucking encroaching into my brain. All right, 702 386 8631. Ochatai. Need to do the mic.
OSHA, how can I help you?
Yeah, is there an open mic tonight?
Yes, we do.
And it's already started?
It has.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we've confirmed it. I don't know why every time I call anywhere Ty works, I turn into a gay. I just assume that's the clientele they have. So they're just not doing it. They're not going to stream it. Unless anybody has word of another location. Somebody check Facebook, maybe. Definitely not streaming. Yeah, nothing. Irma's here now. Great. Adam Dominguez said they filled his forever ago. but I don't know what he means by that. Punchable.
What's up? What's up? Comedy Cube. Have a seat. Have a seat. You guys look good. All right.
Do you guys think Laugh After Dark is ripping off Comedy Cube?
Come on, start clapping your hands right now. Give it up for Adam Dominguez.
Imagine having to walk behind the stage to come out on front of it.
Oh my God. I am happy as hell to be here because I found this hat. I'm getting used. Look, I'll be real honest with you guys. I'm 36 years old. I just started wearing hats because I'm going bald, and it sucks. Like, look, y'all, look. It's pretty bad. What's worse is that you can hear it. It's gross. It's not. It makes me worried about hooking up with any of your girls, because if I go down on you and y'all decide to have a sense of humor, I just hear one of you guys just, and I'll be like, I felt that. I don't need that in my life. Thank you. Just, all right? Jesus. I'm happy to be out.
Jesus.
Originally from El Paso, Texas, and I live in, oh shit, how many kids y'all got? I live in Vegas now. And,
Vegas?
Look, I'm happy to be out because honestly, during these crazy ass times, I had to get a normal job. Is 1,000% true. I tried to get a job in 2020 as an erotic fiction writer. I tried to write dirty stories. But I had to quit because I didn't know how to spell. And like, some of y'all are looking at me like, he doesn't know what that sounds like. All right, go fuck yourselves, all right? I had to, man. Living in Vegas is crazy. I've been there for the past 3 years, and honestly, it's you guys, if you're not living in Vegas, you guys.
The echo on this is crazy. I guess it's done in a big warehouse. I don't know how it's gonna sound, because the one they're doing for me, it's like a band venue in the back of like a restaurant. And they're like, trust us. And I'm like, okay. But, you know, I'm such a control freak. And they've been playing reels of this other girl's special they did in San Diego or something. And I don't know. It's got a weird tinny echo. I don't know. Now, maybe it's not done. I'm just picky about everything. This sounds pretty good. There's a little too much reverb, but I think that's just the space. Jaws? No, the thing is, like, when you're recording specials, quote unquote, when you're recording anything in, like, different spaces, it's tough to, like, dial in both the audio and the video. Like, it is hard to control all that stuff. So it's gonna be interesting.
Really have something that you don't know how to appreciate yet, and it's called Last Call, okay? Yo, y'all need a time where they turn on the lights so you can see what you're talking to. Notice I said what, I didn't say who. The lights come on, like, is that a fucking gargoyle? Like, I got drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning in Vegas. I went to this bar and I walked up and I bought a pitcher of beer and I put everything down and I felt this dude tap me on the back of my fucking shoulder, and I turned around and there was a guy who looked like Pitbull, not the singer, a fucking dog. And this dude's mad as hell. He's all like, what the fuck? You just step up, buy your beer, put your shit wherever you want, huh? You don't see my shit here? You don't see I got everything over there? You don't see my fucking sweater there? And I was like, is this a Weezer song? I don't know. The thing is I'm drunk because I drink after hours. I'm a fucking alky, man. So I turn around, I'm like, look, dude, hey, man, bro. I just got here. I just bought a beer for myself.
I bought a pitcher of beer for myself. Call someone.
Fucking 1-2. Punches me, right? Punches me on my clavicle and punches me on my second chin, right? Yo, you want to get humbled? There, get punched. That's the place to get punched. Some of y'all ladies will fucking go out to a club and be like, I'm a bad bitch. Just fucking jiggle your arm fat and see how bad you are, right? They fucking punched me on my second chin and I wanted to cry. Like, it didn't hurt physically. It just hurt emotionally.
Patrick, what do you rate him from 1 to 10? I think Adam's a good storyteller. I think with experience and time, he'll even get better and tighter. It's not that there's anything wrong, but you just learn to get tighter and tighter. And for instance, the last call joke. CF, we've been talking about you for 30 minutes. You probably missed it. A more experienced comic would drop the 3 lines afterward. It's not going to hit as hard as if you just really give into the line, so you can see what you're talking to. So if you hit that line right, you don't need the next lines of. One time the lights came on, I thought I was talking to a gargoyle or whatever the fuck it was. That didn't hit as hard as that "what I'm talking to" line. And I think like a more experienced storyteller would cut that out. Once you start like really look, Adam strikes me as the kind of guy who writes on stage, which what I do. So like you're not going to see the tight version of something for a long time. So I don't know how many times he's told the story on stage. If he's like me, if you come out and see my special, I'm not going to lie. It's probably going to be half brand new, never been done before shit. And you go like, why would you do that in a special? It's just like, I don't know. If you come see me headline and do an hour, half of it will be crowd work and fucking around. Somebody said the silent parts hit the hardest. It's like, it's not even that. It's just like, it's literally the same as like barbecuing. It's like, you got to trim all this fat. And you'll the same way you learn to add tags over time, you got to cut shit that's not hitting super hard. And we all have things we refuse to cut. I have jokes that never land, and I love them so much I can't. It's fine. But what do I rate him on a 1 to 10? I don't know. It's so subjective. It's almost impossible to compare. In order to rank people, you have to compare them. And when it comes to stand-up comedy, which is just someone talking, I don't know if that's possible. So you have to like break it out. But I think as a performer, he's great. As a writer, he's good and will get better. He tries a lot of things. That's good. He needs to learn to cut things that are a waste of his time and not productive. He's always working on some new thing that never comes about. I don't know how to say that. You know what I'm talking about. Like it's whatever, but like when you're pulled in a lot of directions, I talk about starting new podcasts all the time. I don't, never going to do that probably. Adam is cute. And that helps him skate a lot. Okay. What's part of it? I get away with a lot on stage because it is how you present it. It's how you, so much of it is really micro expressions and tone of voice and are you interesting in how you're speaking and presenting something. And I think he's good at that. He's active. He captivates people. You want to listen. You want to watch it. And that's half the battle. And if you can pepper in jokes and make people laugh, CF is Adam confirmed. Wow. Accusation.
And I like he did it, and I reached out for a hug for some reason. I was like, yo, just somebody, bro, right? This dude was just all like, what, bitch, you want to fight? Let's take your shit outside. And he walks outside, and I was like, bro, it's cold outside. Even with this brand new sweater, bro. And then he fucking came back and punched me again. I am from El Paso, which means I drink a lot. For those who don't know where it is, it's right at the tip of Texas, and our border city is Juarez, Mexico, which used to be murder capital of the world, right? Up until I went to Pittsburgh once, bro, and fucking Pittsburgh, yes, bad murder, right? That's real murder.
Like, he's likable. I think he's good. I think he's probably really strong as a host, getting the crowd, involved in the show. Bar shows, loose, but he might just be that kind of a comic, Again, I'm kind of that kind of a comic. My jokes aren't memorized. There are guys I've worked with over time in my career, like Kevin Pollak and people like this. They're like verbatim. They do every show, every joke, every time the same way, the same order, the same cadence, never deviates, like clockwork. They have an act. They're old school. I have an act. And then there are guys like me. I have jokes. I add new tags to them all the time that I forget. King Pizza Nacho Criminal. Adam is a great storyteller and host. Yeah, so I think that's a skill that not every comic has. The ability to roll with things. So that makes a really good host. Likability, stuff like that. Wall deck hosting, it's an uphill battle. I think he could do it. But it's, it's weird. Kool-Aid hosting. Who has the time? What is there? A crane involved? These are fat jokes. Just, I'm projecting because I'm getting around. You know what I'm thinking about? Just gaining weight for the special so that when it comes out, I can lose weight before it comes out and people will be like, wow, man, you really did two things. El Paso is home to hilarious people. Okay. You sound like a housewife. Funny people live everywhere, okay? Even Auschwitz. These are facts.
The thing is that like El Paso, for you guys who don't get it, drinking age is like 15. Yeah. Because you can just cross the border, 35 cents, pay it there. Get to a bar. Thursday night used to be a thing called barra libre, which means free bar. The thing is as cool as that sounds, you're also drinking with other 15 and 16-year-olds. And they're all shitty drunks. Have you ever partied with a fucking 15-year-old? They suck. Like, I'm 36. I still tried to, but that's weird. So I'm all like, handle your shit, bitch. Like, when I was your age, I don't even do like the fucking old man shit, bro. I just fucking be like, handle it, fucking shoot it, right? It was worse because this is on a Thursday, which means you still had to go to school on Friday. So you're there, first period, with all a bunch of drunk motherfuckers who are still hungover, just, oh my God, what the fuck happened last night? Where'd you go? Ahuas? Oh, fucking hey, dude, I went to Arribas, dude. Chamucos? Fucking, I went to Tequila Derby, bro. And the teacher is also like, can you guys all shut the fuck up, please?
Everybody's wearing a mask in the audience.
Fucking pay your teachers. I like how I end that teenage alcohol bit with like, hey, by the way, pay your teachers, right? The thing is that being where I'm from, I've managed to appreciate stand-up comedy. This is my 10-year anniversary doing stand-up, and
skin year anniversary.
I used to be.
The thing is, too, like, also somebody can seem newer than they are because when I first started comedy, 2003. I wanted to be a clean comic. And then about 5 years in, I completely changed my whole style on stage. When I started working with Bob Kelly a lot in like 2006 to 2008, featuring for him, influenced me a lot. Greg Giraldo, Patrice, Saget, Norton. Was opening up for all those guys. And then I was going on the road with people like Jamie Kennedy, and I ended up started writing for Jamie Kennedy and touring with him. And I was like, well, I definitely don't want to be like that. Jamie is so fucking fragile. Fuck. I remember one time he like kicked me off a show in Phoenix because I asked him where my hotel was. He's nuts. He's nuts. I still have Greg Giraldo's number in my phone. Watch your heads, everyone. We're name dropping. Oh, fucking hell. Could get loose in here. Could get real rumbly. Yeah, no, that's true though. But I learned that's when I like started changing completely. And then probably 5 years later, I started adapting and changing what I want to do on stage. It probably, I used to think like, oh, you kind of like develop in 10 years, 20 years in, as another, like, I'm just going to hit that next year. But you probably don't ever change. I go through times where I'm like, I really want to say something. And then I go through times where I'm like, I'd like to just be silly and not have to worry about anything. But Greg was amazing. Greg was great. Like one of the true great guys. And another one of those guys, like you want to watch every show. There's certain guys like that. Bert Kreischer's one, featuring for him was some of the best times I've ever had. Because you want to watch every show, could just go crazy. Harlan Williams, you want to watch every show. He's so good. It's really good. Some people you don't want to be in the room ever, Craig Robinson. No. Bobby Slayton. Oh. So, all right. So that's Adam Dominguez. Should we watch Diaz Mackie's? Angie Crum would be a great host. Imagine getting your first round of drinks, hearing about her hairy pussy. Rip Greg Giraldo, yeah. Todd Glass is another one you want to watch. But as he carried a drunk Todd Glass. Todd Glass. The charge they were going to levy on him was something like assaulting or harassing a police officer. The funny thing about it was the horse, not the cop on the horse. Because apparently, like, police horses are officers. And if you do something to them, it's literally like assaulting an officer. If you hit a horse, if you kick a horse, if you fuck with a horse, it's like fucking with a police officer. So it was like Ybor City. It was 3 a.m. I don't think he drinks anymore, but he used to get shit-faced. And he was screaming at this police horse. And the horse was getting like visibly upset. They have blinders on, and these horses are like trained and socialized to be in those situations. But this horse was getting agitated, and the cop was going to arrest him. And then another one showed up, and then bike cops came, and they were like, "Get him out of here!" And I picked him up and carried. I was 400 pounds at the time. and carried him while he screamed horse insults at a police horse. Pretty nuts. It was an interesting night. So there's no reviews yet for Diaz Mackie's special. It's been out for a couple days. I wanted to buy it. It says uncomfortably funny. Diaz Mackie pushes boundaries. Diaz Mackie pushes boundaries as he takes on Vegas culture, a global pandemic, and false accusations in his controversial yet intimate comedy special, Uncomfortably Funny. Now, I'm interested in the accusations part. And to put out a special to refute them. So I bought it. As you can see, I watched nearly half of it. And again, there's no reviews. The Rings of Power. Boy, they're really trying to get people on that stuff. So this is 36 minutes long. There's no reviews. And then I noticed that supporting actors are Artemio Rios and producer Artemio Rios. Shandy Films. So this is all trouble in Vegas. So that's why these guys are thick as thieves. And now Trouble wants to produce comedy specials. So we have a very interesting thing happening in Las Vegas. We have Ty Rivera's drive-in comedy special that was hot garbage. Video, audio, inconsistent, camera audio switching, blown out shit. Absolute shit. 0 stars. Shit. Okay. We've got Comedy Cube. You can't not give some of them 3.5 stars. Can't not give some of them. At least the cameras are good. The set needs some work. The whole set design and stuff is shit. But the audio's good, decent. Yeah, it's called Uncomfortably Funny, which is not a bad title if he's going to try to tackle this subject matter. He looks good here. I like Diaz. He's always been a very nice dude to me. We've always gotten along. There are horrible accusations about him. He hasn't always handled it the best. Going live, doing streams, doing it in his stand-up special. I don't know if that's, I told Live After Dark if I want to come clean about molesting children, they were like, we don't know you anymore. It's like, that's dumb because it's going to get so much press if you put it out. So let's continue watching. I'll rewind it, of course, back to the beginning. I do have notes and thoughts. So we'll pause it. We'll interject. You guys give me your thoughts. Speaking of set design, I see you fixed your disaster from last night. Well done. It's very temporarily fixed. Don't look too close at it. You'll see all the probs. But yeah, I can, all these podcast studios over here, a nightmare, but here, oh, it looks so cool. It's not, it's shit. Up top, all lights, cords, cables, it's all production stuff below and above where you can't see. Screen. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screens if you count my phone. Does one guy need that to yell at 29 people in a chat room? Oh, we're down to 24. Great. How have you not liked it yet? I won't do it. I won't do it until we get 20 likes. If we have to, whatever we have. Oh yeah, I definitely have been doing pong this whole time. 100%. You're not wrong about that. No, but please like the, will you like it? Jesus. I've done 4 shows in 5 nights, for this garbage. The least you do, hit a button. Subscribe. Hit the channel. God forbid you scan a QR code every now and then and donate $1 to a man who tapes wood to his wall. It really is a sad life I've put together.
Oh, no.
Maybe Ty's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got it.
Ever since I was young, I wanted to be a comedian. 15 years ago, I started that journey.
I like this. I want to open my special this way, by the way. I do like the cool cold opens on specials. That's dope. So far, Diaz, we're with you. Except for the blurriness, this shot's not great. But pretty good.
And here we are now.
Why is this letterboxed?
My name is Diaz, Mackie.
Music's really quiet. I don't know why.
Coming up to the stage right now, we shooting this special right here in Las Vegas. This man has grown the Las Vegas comedy scene.
I tell you what, don't make fun of him for taking the bus. That's rude. I got to get a shot set up for me and the special. I got me in a YouTube shop, but what I need is me and the special. Is this it? I could do it with this. Oh, God. What did I just do? Sorry, guys. This is the kind of production level you guys have liked the show at. This is also why when anybody ever claims that I, oh, you stole my content. It's like, did you see how shittily I presented all of that? I mean, I'm trying to make you shine, baby girl. So take a little personal responsibility. Okay, now I've got another issue. Fucking shit. Okay, what's going on here? Is this decent? I just threw that together. Oh no, that's kind of shit. You don't want to do that. Okay, let's try this. Is this nice?
Now here, I need to get y'all.
Fuck yeah, we got it.
Las Vegas, stand on your feet for Diaz, Mackie.
I want to just show for comparison, though. Now it's all the way up and down. We have the shots vertically. We don't have the widescreen horizontally. This artisan place is a cool place to shoot. And these cameras look dope. This all looks pro. You gotta give it what it is. This looks great. The Artisan looks really cool. This is a cool place to shoot. He and Trouble have had a pretty public fallout over this whole thing. Wow, would Trouble be willing to talk about this? Or Diaz? I'd like to get Diaz. I think Diaz is mad at me or whatever. He seems cool when we run into him, but you know, like, I'm just honest. I always am there for the dude. I've tried to be his friend and stuff, but he unfriended me. We're not, great when we run into each other, but we've had long conversations. It's not awful. It's weird and different. It's in different aspect ratios. I'm gonna turn it up. I'm boosting it. No, I'm turning it back down because the music is at that level. Oh no, it needs to be up.
We here. God damn. Let's all get drunk. Let's make some bad decisions.
So from the jump, the mic is clipping, overmodulated, too hot. From the get-go. And it never gets corrected. So the whole special has bad audio. Sorry to ruin it. Like, it's not the worst, but it's overmodulated the entire show. Nobody was on this to fix it. That's crazy. Everything had a little red light beeping every time it clipped. Maybe it was on the whole time, so nobody noticed. It's this way the whole time, unfortunately. But it does look good.
Yeah! Somebody break out the cocaine. Let's go fuck a midget.
So let's make some mistakes tonight. Let's fuck a midget. Let's do cocaine. Okay.
And I gotta let y'all know.
The mic cuts the wireless.
It's hard to fuck a midget. Because first you gotta catch him. That's why you need the
So I don't know what brand mic this is, wireless. It's cutting in and out. You hear the radio interference.
Okay.
I didn't notice, but there is a whining frequency. I didn't notice earlier. I watched it on my laptop. Now with headphones, there is a high-pitched frequency that could have been so easily removed by any audio technician. But yeah, it's not tie bad. Shaky ass camera op. Yeah, but at least like they're good cameras. That's a look. That's a vibe. And the it looks good. The venue is sick. It's a good venue to shoot in. Unfortunately, they're still serving during it. It looks like people are running around behind and throughout during the special.
Either that or a box of Lucky Charms. Because they're magically delicious. How we feel? A little over a year. Y'all ambitious? How we feel a little over a year? After 14 days of trying to flatten the curve?
Diaz is a super political, like, right-wing guy now. So these are like gonna be coronavirus jokes. I'm guessing that it's like it's 2022. I guess maybe they filmed this last year. Does anybody know when it was filmed? You said they had a falling out, but I think they're cool again. I see Diaz on Trouble's lineups.
Some of y'all ain't here. Them left outside for the first time since the pandemic. God bless you. How many of y'all got the vaccine? Round of applause. Yeah.
My advice so far, we are over 3 minutes into this. Like, do a joke. Let's do the cocaine. I'm doing my special. Turn the music back up. Who's vaccinated? Do a joke. He's acting like there's 800 people there. He asked the crowd to cheer 4 times in 2 minutes. This is what happens, by the way, when you get a lot of comics in the room. So these are going to be... I know Diaz is going to watch this later and it's fucking brutal. No. These are just comics who don't have any specials. Bitching. If you gave me the option between this and a Comedy Cube special, I'd pick this every time. I'll tell you that. Ooh.
Yeah, I can. I'm not the CDC.
Old Trouble's getting stiffed on the deal.
The just living up to being a Karen.
First of all, this is like a MAGA guy in the front. Everybody's got shorts on. I just want to get a room count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If we're generous, 50. I counted 15. It's an odd room, though. This is just one side. A lot of stuff's blocked. Could be 50 people there. Could be 20. I'm going to be honest. It's hard to tell. He's got a woman standing up and yelling at him now. This is bad.
I'm not the...
I missed this.
Here. Them left outside for the first time since the pandemic. God bless you. How many of y'all got the vaccine? Round of applause. Yeah. Yeah, I can. I'm not the CDC.
She said, you can't ask us that. And he said, yeah, I can. I'm not the CDC.
Of course.
Can I pause this with a...
The white bitch will want to talk during the special.
So
just living up to being a Karen.
Like, the thing about ruining a special is, it's very easy to just stop, kick somebody out, and edit this out. You know what I mean? Just edit this out. Nobody can ruin your special because you get to edit and put out the special. So you just edit this out, I would say.
By the way, white people, niggas for centuries
Jesus
have tried to come up with a name for y'all that would hit y'all in your heart like nigga did us. We came up with honky, cracker, oofe, and they all just rolled off your back like white privilege.
I don't want ceiling fans.
Who knew it was right in front of us the whole time?
At my venue,
Who
please.
knew all we had to do was call you Karen, and you motherfuckers will lose your goddamn mind?
See, you got a woman back here at the bar ordering a drink. This is what ruins a special. It's now she's going to want a Mai Tai. The comics are getting restless. Minute 4, there's not a joke. Tommy Salami says, my honest review is that it looks good, sounds bad, and he hasn't told one joke. It's just getting started. You haven't even burned any material. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you right now, the first 5 minutes of mine aren't going to burn any new material or burn any old material. There'll be plenty of old material in it.
Look there, who's Karen? I know we this close, bitch, but this ain't a town hall. Shut the fuck up.
So this is somebody's calling out the mic slaps on the leg. I did notice that. I did notice he's hitting the mic on his leg and laughing. And I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know if I've ever seen him sit down and do a set like this.
Who's Karen? Who's Karen?
Hit.
Hilarious. Crazy shit. A year after COVID, shut down everything, changed everybody's lives, hopefully made you a better person. It's made me a better person. Because of COVID, I'm never using the condom.
Listen
again.
to all
Why?
the chatter. This is the thing. You let a guy like Trouble talk you into doing this here. All the comedy shows here, I guarantee, are this rowdy garbage. This is rough. I hear full conversations. People are walking around behind, ordering drinks. This is not where you want to do a special. There's no focus. Like, if people aren't facing the stage and there to be quiet and pay attention, then what are we doing? Get out.
I'm sitting there like I wish I could feel that, Wop.
Nobody probably paid to be in here. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Why are the camera ops moving the camera on the tripod? Just stop. The audience isn't mic'd. Is that true? I don't know about that. Diaz tells jokes so slowly to burn up time. If he tightened up this material, his set would be 15 minutes long. Wow. Hadn't really thought about it. Somebody said that, his whole, Kyle Anderson said his whole rape case was about condoms. So this is wild that he's telling this story. It's uncomfortably funny. You don't get comedy.
Then
though.
2020 come around, and I find out I can die because this bitch farted 5 feet from me without me wearing a mask. Back to eating ass. Crazy shit.
He's so mad right now at the interruptions.
This mask shit is ridiculous. I can't stand watching people driving in their car by themselves with a mask. Don't you just want to? I want to crash into them like bumper cars. Like, you stupid motherfucker.
Wow.
Like, that gives me road rage. I just be like, ah.
Stop beating everybody.
Because COVID got to be the most polite virus ever. As long as you're sitting down, eating, drinking, or smoking a cigarette, it's like, I'll wait. But God
what you really want is a big fat guy in the front row with his arms crossed. Kyle said, this sound mix is insane. How can you think this is usable? Wow.
Make it make sense. It did its job, though. And I know people were like, you can't joke about COVID. I know people who have died. And my response is, so do I. You know what I gathered? It was their time to go, nigga, right?
Wow.
If you let the flu kill you, it was your motherfucking time.
Hey, want to see the rest of this show? Join the Overdose. Go to nobodylikesonions.com/overdose right now, and you can see the rest of this show where we watch the rest of Diaz Mackie special, offer a lot of critical advice, and pretty much try to guess whether or not there's any kind of copyright fraud being committed here. Anyway, it's a good ending to your night if you enjoyed the first half of the show, where we go over some other specials and start getting into the DS stuff. You're definitely going to want to see the rest, as well as our entire back catalog of stuff, all of our special episodes, and much more while supporting the show. Head to nobodylikesonions.com/overdose today and get involved. We'd love to see you over there. I'm going to stop talking now, but this pre-roll video is going to roll for a couple seconds, but I got to get out of here. Who can take it? Am I right, dads?